Army generals.
Shout out to Hate Army.
Your name is Hate Army? Saying Hate Army shit.
Hate Army shout out.
Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I might have just received an incredibly generous tip. First of all, I want to shout out Hypnotic Jinx, who just became a channel supporter. You're the first new member of the week. Thank you, Hypnotic Jinx. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're at 554. Looking to hit maybe around 560 by the end of today if we can. Keep in mind it's a double stream day, but we'll see how the day goes. Let's take a look at this. Wow. Listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $150 tip. Wow. That's one of the biggest contributions I've gotten in quite some time. Let's play a celebratory animation. If you can believe it, I actually have a $150 tip animation. Okay? But wait a minute. The Hypnotic Jinx membership trumped the animation. I have to click it again. Okay, hold on a second, because that's kind of messed up. I clicked the animation, and the freaking member animation kicked it out. We're going to replay that, okay? And I'm going to read this very nice message. So, here we go. Let's try this again. Sorry about that, Jinx. Here's your animation redone. Okay. So, Jinx, with a whopping, massive, incredibly supportive $150 tip, all right? Which means we're now at $185 in tips. We've already hit all the goals for the stream. I don't even have to do anything else to worry. We can have a nice, relaxing Elden Ring stream. If you guys support further, thank you so much. Now, let's see what Jinx has to say. I've been watching you since pretty much the start of your YouTube channel. I loved all your content for all the years. I'm glad to see that you've changed for the better in some ways, but also that you stay true to your roots. I'm glad I can actually finally contribute in a positive way. Here's to all of your years of great content and many more to come. All this from a slice of gabagool. Thank you so much, Jinx. I appreciate that. And so, indeed, we will do many different rewards. All 3 tiered rewards hit in one fell swoop. We'll get the Gunner glasses going, and then we're going to do the poll for the hat. And then once that's done, we're going to do a poll for the vest. We haven't seen a vest in a while. So it's very nice. Thank you so much, Jinx. Of course, everyone else who already contributed today, thank you. But thank you so much, Jinx, for that. Finally got my first sip of coffee. It looks like we may have a very generous contribution tonight. And indeed we do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredibly large contribution. Alright? So, second time today, Jinx, who was here earlier for the first stream and contributed massively to that first stream, has again contributed a whoppingly generous $150 to tonight's stream. And we haven't even started yet. Jinx, that is amazing. Thank you for that. Obviously, do not feel pressured that you must be doing this regularly. This is twice in one day now. You have completely gone crazy supporting my content, and I really appreciate that, and I'm sure everyone else does too, because we literally just hit all 3 tiered tips goals, meaning people are going to get the whole ensemble again tonight, okay? So thank you so very much, Jinx. Boom. So, first of all, Gunner glasses go on. Alright. And I'm just going to say, Jinx, just to forewarn you, since now you're the newcomer who's now supporting, be careful. People are going to try to harass you online. I'm giving you the heads up way early. People are going to try to figure out who you are. They're going to try to find your socials. They're going to try to harass you for doing support like this online. Be careful. Recommend, you hide your stuff and or do not talk about anything in your real life in the chat or anything like that. Don't give these people anything to work with because some people are pretty malicious on the net. All right? Just saying it up front. All right? All right. So, I just wiped the damn thing. How is there still a spot on it? Okay. And there's a smudge there. Okay, good. Clean. So, Gunner glasses on. There we go. Now. No, not scratched. The lens was not scratched, but there was a big, like a smudge. Like, I just wiped it. How the hell could it still be on there? Jinx. Oh, shit. Jinx, you're absolutely right. He says you didn't read the message. He's absolutely right. Hold on, Jinx. That's totally my fault. I was busy updating all these leaderboards and I forgot to read your message. Hold on. I can read it. So Jinx says the following. Let's start this night stream off right. Let's get some vest hype and let's get a vest streak going. No, I'm not. Oh, I see. I don't know how people are saying this because whenever someone comes to my stream and supports it in any kind of a significant way, everyone says that they are Only Iced Coffee from many years ago, who very well was a person who used to come to these streams every day and support them. All right, Only Iced Coffee does not come around that often anymore. In fact, the first time I saw him in months was just the other day. He came in, he renewed his membership, and he dipped. So, you know, but it's funny. Again, here's the running meme with people who don't like me. The running meme is Phil literally has like 4 supporters. There's 4 people under a bunch of sock accounts who come in and all just support Phil's content, but it's only 4 people. I'm not even kidding. And then some people think that half the supporters are fake and I'm lying about it. That none of this support is real, right? Yes, of course. No, Shrubrat, no worries. No one's going to get your any kind of info from anyone as long as you're safe on the internet. Meaning, for example, your name's Shrubrat, correct? You probably should not have a social media account also somewhere else named Shrubrat. Like, you shouldn't have a Facebook account that says Shrubrat and has all your personal information of who you are in real life on it. That would be a very bad idea. You know, as long as you have an alias that you use for, like, YouTube chat or Twitch chat or stuff like that, and you don't use your real name and your information that links to personal information that's real, then you're good. That's what I mean. But a lot of people don't realize how crazy people are on the internet, and that simply because you say one thing in a chat, you support one person, you like one post. I'm serious. People go nuts and stalk people and do crazy shit. It's really bad. Obviously, it shouldn't be like that, but it is. You know, horror stories I have heard. So this is what I'm saying. Don't worry. Stick around, chat it up, have fun, but be careful with your real life information. Don't be telling people what your real name is. Don't tell them where you live. Don't tell them where you work. You know what I mean? You can tell them what you do for a job, but don't tell them specifically where you work. You see, there's some things you got to keep private. You got to keep it, what do they call it, close to the chest? So that way people can't use that against you, right? That's my recommendation. Bob D says, actually, my real name isn't Bob. What a shocker. You see? I'm totally okay. Hey, use aliases, you know? And here's the thing. If you tip me, if you send me a tip via PayPal, I see none of your personal info. The only thing I see is an email address that you associate with your PayPal account. That's it. So you can say whatever you want. You can say, my name is Joe, and your name is really Eduardo. How the hell would I know? Just say, my name is Joe, and I want to say, have a good night, and I'll read that on the stream. Or you could leave it blank, and I'll say anonymous and say nothing. You see? That's what I definitely recommend people do. Protect your identity. That is incorrect. Rebecca, you are wrong. Rebecca says, you'll see a name in an email. Wrong. All I see is an email address that people associate with their PayPal account. You need to stop spreading misinformation. I don't see an address. I don't see a name. I see nothing. Now, if someone set up their PayPal account, for example, let's say you're someone who goes on eBay all the time and you're using PayPal to pay. A lot of people put their information in ahead of time, so that way when they pay, all their information gets sent to eBay. Well, if you leave that public, yeah, I'm going to see that then, but that's your fault for setting up your account and leaving all your information public. But in general, the vast majority of people who tip me, I see nothing but an email address. That's why when people are like, oh, who tipped you? I don't know, anonymous. I don't know who this is. There's no name there. I just got to say anonymous. You see? Jason says, should I change my name if it's actually Jason? No, I'm scared. It's your call. The truth is, how would anyone know? Right? Again, unless you're linking your name to other accounts, right? Like, I hate to say it, you know, we all kind of learned this together the hard way over the last 10 years, is that the internet is a place where everyone can be harassed by losers who just have nothing better to do than to make your life miserable just because they can. They don't get anything out of it. They just like hurting people. So if your name is, you know, Joe Jones, that's a really generic name. Okay, let's use a better one than that. How about your name is Felipe Hajimashajima? Okay, that's pretty unique. Hajimashajima? I don't think anyone else has that name. So you shouldn't use Felipe Hajimashajima, right? You shouldn't use that as your name anywhere on the internet, because then people will know exactly who you are. They know where you live because you're the only Hajimashajima. You understand? Look at something Phil said racist 15 years ago. You know, fucking morons. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I received an incredibly generous $150 tip again from Jinx. That is just crazy at this point. This is 3 streams in a row now. $150 freaking dollars again from Jinx. So thank you, Jinx. I mean, this is insane. 3 streams in a row. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a crazy amount of support. I really, really appreciate that. That obviously means we're going to have all the goals hit. So let me get Jinx up on the leaderboard. Jinx, again, you're amazing. Thank you so much for this insane amount of support. I know it can't last forever, but man, do I appreciate it. Thank you so, so very much. So now we're at $177 in tips. Holy shit. Thank you, guys. So Jinx basically said, thank you, thanks for everything. I've been a longtime fan of yours, and sorry for the message earlier, because remember I said earlier he had left a small tip and he was talking about hater shit, and I was like, I really don't want to address hater shit. There's no point in addressing hater shit on the streams. Just ignore it, okay? Okay. I think this is a good time to pause and shout out what appears to be a very generous tip yet again, everybody. Good evening, Jake. Good to see you here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, yet again, holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I've once again, for the 4th straight stream, 4 in a row, I received a $150 tip from Jinx. That's 4 in a row. Now, I don't know. I guess Jinx, maybe he went to the casino and he hit it big, or maybe he's like a like a banker. Whoa, he's a whale. A mutated creature that would look like it was sitting in a wheelchair. Like a really expensive, like, investment banker. And, I'm not sure. But, Jinx, I just want to let you know. Yes, this is tremendous. Yes, this helps a lot. I mean, this is a crazy good start to my week, obviously. Hitting these goals 4 freaking streams in a row. Obviously, I never expected that was going to happen. And I really do appreciate your support here, okay? So, thank you so much, Jinx. With this, obviously, it now means we're going to hit all our goals for the night again. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do the Gunner Glasses. At this point now, we never have this kind of a streak. I don't think we've had a streak like this in, like, years. I don't think we've actually had 4 straight streams where we hit the tip goal like this in years. So, thank you so much. We're unprecedented waters at this point. It's like we're back in 2020 again. I hope not, because that was the pandemic and that was fucking terrible. But the streams were good. So, here we go. Well, Jinx, again, like, seriously, thank you so very much. Yes, this is going to be tremendous. This is going to be, really, really huge positive stuff. Good stuff. All right? I didn't know what was going on. The wheelchair had no brakes.